backs than usual, especially all these veterans that you guys keep?
It's very important because of the durability. We basically would like our physicality and, kind of be a power running team as well as a zone running team. And we're fortunate to have guys on our team right now that fit that mode. And that is very important.
Would you expect over 17 games for the first time for giving a guy a day off, like Sunday off, just because of the durability factor?
I wouldn't say giving a Sunday off, but I think I've gone through where during the season, during practice time, where you give a guy a day off just to make sure he's ready for Sunday. But as far as on a game day, no.
Is this place about matchups with the opponent as much as it is about just who you want to play?
Well, it is a lot about matchups. And
The running backs I'm talking about.
with the no, I think it's just about it's running back by committee for us. Just like we did in this past ball game was kind of how we see it happening. And depending on the flow of the game, what guy's in there is the guy that we'll have in there that feels like with what we're trying to do gives us the best chance.
And on the run game, more decisions today, fullbacks, tight ends. Could you share us a little bit more about what those plans are there?
Well, we're that's going to go all the way up until the deadline of making that decision on who's here and who's not here, and it's an ongoing process right now, and it's going to keep on going all the way up until we have to make those decisions. And so right now, Nick is sitting down, talking to guys, talking to people, and basically when it's time to make those decisions, we'll have those made.
Dave, do you expect Larry Thompson will be available for game 1?
We expect him to.
Dave, do you expect Marcus and Lane to remain on the pup list for the first 53?
Well, we're not really sure yet, but I do know that Marcus is going to practice today. He is, with on a limited basis. Lane is not quite there yet, but we're just taking it day by day with him. But Marcus will be out there today.
Do you like where your team is overall with the regular season after coaching?
I like where we are from the standpoint of with our effort and with what we've been trying to get done. I got to go back to our last preseason game. I did not like the way we were offensively from the standpoint of turning the ball over. And I say that because, statistics through the years have said that, winning teams are always up there in the top 10 in the league in turnover differential. And in this particular game, we lost the game because we turned the ball over too much. And the games that we won this preseason, we didn't do that, and we got them. So that's so important for us moving forward, and that's the kind of football team we're going to have to be successful.
David, did you expect by this point that Sean Watson would be on the exempt list?
I have nothing to say on that at this point.
Has the NFL offered any explanation between you guys about where that would be and why he's not there?
Had no conversations.
Okay. I was going to ask you one more thing. When you were in Baltimore, y'all used a lot of back because you ran the ball a lot, and of course, Lamar ran a lot. What was the philosophy about how you utilized each of your guys there, and will that carry over to you here?
Well, we're a little bit differently here than they are up there when I was there. Obviously, Mark fits what we're trying to do. That's why we got him here. I think David is one of those guys that basically was similar to our third down back up there, is that he's a guy that's been very good through his career of coming out of the backfield. And what we did find out in this past game is he's also good carrying the football, which gives us some versatility there. And, with Phillip and those guys, we feel like we're very versatile back there, and we can do what we need to do depending on during the game what they allow us to do. And they're not afraid to have any of those guys at any time in the ball game.
One other question. Obviously, you're still working on the roster composition, but when you have talent at one spot, for example, the defensive line, is that a consideration? We have a little bit of surplus. Maybe we'll just add more people at that position.
That does have a factor in when you're making decisions and with other positions when you have guys like that on the team that you feel like It's going to give you depth. Not only going to give you depth, but going to give you quality playing time, and that is a factor when Nick is sitting down deciding, and we talk as a staff. Sometimes because of the depth at one position, another position may end up not having a guy there that probably warrants being on the team. But because of the good depth there, you end up having to make the decision to keep one position over another position.
Jim, in Baltimore, you guys are one of the leaders in 21 personnel on a per play basis. And then here last season, Tim was one of the leaders in terms of 12 personnel. What is kind of the balance there in terms of, do you think more of your heavy sets will be with an extra tight end on the field, or do you want to use more of those two backs?
Because of our tight end situation, it's more of using the tight ends in that situation than using the fullback. We're loaded more with that kind of position than we are having the fullback type guys here. So it just makes sense to be able to use those guys, and we've done that during the preseason.
Thank you.
You're welcome.